Hello and welcome to more Pokemon! On the last episode, we put our secret technique Chop Down to use, we did some backtracking, we even said hi to our mom, but along the way we got another secret technique, Light Up. So today we're gonna go to the rock tunnel and put Light Up to use. Let's go, Eevee! We've got to enter the darkness! Of course, there still is a little bit of an obstacle between us and the rock tunnel right there. We could just chop down this tree and get right to it, but I'm a little bit more thorough than that, so let's go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center. Let's heal up our team, which is a little bit damaged after going through the previous route. And we'll talk to some people in here as well. And there's even a couple trainers before we get to the rock tunnel too, so a little bit to do, but it shouldn't take us too long. So let's just go ahead and talk to everyone here. Oh, okay, stop talking to me, Nurse Joe. I want to talk to other people. I'm an ace trainer. You'll find that ace trainers like me are a lot tougher to beat than your ordinary trainers. Be ready for a real challenge if you let one of us spot you. Okay, let's go talk to this old guy. The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Based on its types, your Pokemon may be stronger against one opponent and weak against another. We kind of already know that. Now, if we go look at the map right here, you can see we are currently in Route 10, and we're about to go into the rock tunnel, which will take us to also Route 10, so it's not very convenient, but oh well, we'll go from Route 10 to Route 10. It's kind of like back when we went through Viridian Forest, which took us from Route 2 to Route 2. Hi, pink shirt guy. I sold a nugget that I had no use for, and I got 5,000 Pokédollars for it. The question is, why is it so valuable if there's no use? I heard that some kind of ghost has been appearing in Lavender Town. Well, that's terrifying. Everyone's talking about it. Nope, just you, kid. Everyone else is talking about other crud. There's a magazine titled Speculation Monthly, tales to be taken with a grain of salt. Will you read it? Of course we will. This report reached us from a reader wishing to remain anonymous. They had this to say: "It happened when I went to the Pokemon Tower. I'd been visiting a grave there, and when I went to leave, a mysterious dark figure appeared and chased me. I couldn't tell what it was, and I tried as desperately as I could to run away, but in the end it caught me anyway. Then the next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground outside of the tower's entrance. What in the world was that thing?" Sounds like this guy was abducted by aliens. Okay, enough Pokemon Center. Let's go out and let's go and deal with these trainers down here. So there is one here. Let me see, who do I want for this? I'm actually going to put Freya up front, and you'll see why. Let's go talk to this guy. Hey, buddy. I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. Well, too bad for you, man. We've got 3 badges ourselves. I've never lost a gym battle in this playthrough. We got Camper Vance with 2 Pokemon, and kind of like the last episode, the reason I'm starting with Freya right here is because this dude's got an Eevee. So we gotta show him which Eevee is boss. Of course, it's going to be Freya. And you know what? I've also got my Sure Hit move right here. So let's go ahead and use that Freya's Sure Hit move. It's going to be, of course, VV Volley. So let's go destroy them with that. We actually had access to VV Volley in the last episode. I could have used that on that Eevee as well, but I guess I saved it for this time. Doesn't really matter. Either way, we're just going to go ahead and use that. There we go. We've also got one more Pokemon, which is going to be a Psyduck. So let's go switch over to Wanda. We've seen that Wanda can deal with water Pokemon pretty well. They dealt with a Psyduck in the last episode. I don't know why I'm referring to the last episode so much today, but I don't know. I just am. Okay. So let's go deal with this Psyduck. Let's see if we can defeat him with one Thunderbolt. My guess is no, but maybe. Let's find out. And barely he survives. He goes for Confusion. That will not do very much damage. Hopefully we don't actually get confused. Looks like we're good, so we'll just go for a second Thunderbolt. Kind of crazy how close we got. I don't know, maybe if we got lucky it would have killed him. I mean, of course, if we got lucky enough to get a critical hit, that would have destroyed him. But if we just got like a little bit more damage, maybe. Oh, after all my training, I noticed some Pokemaniacs prowling around. Can you imagine them up here in the mountains? That sounds pretty spooky. Alright, so let's go talk to this person as well. The rock tunnel is a tough place. Why don't you train here before you go? I'll train you every step of the way if you want. Alright, let's go do a battle. Okay, kiddo, I'll give you a workout. I could definitely use a workout. I've been eating at McDonald's quite a bit. It's going right to my thighs. I don't think they mean that kind of workout, though. But we do have Coach Trainer Tasha with 2 Pokemon. The first one is a Poliwhirl. Now, this is a water Pokemon. We could have Wanda deal with it, or even Aya, to be honest. But the thing is, this is a Coach Trainer, so it's actually a pretty tough Poliwhirl. I know for sure that Wanda could deal with it if we're lucky, but they tend to go for Hypnosis, and hopefully this paralysis will stop them from actually being able to paralyze me. Yes, it does! That went exactly as I planned. So if we went for Absorb on Aya, or if we went for Thunderbolt on Wanda, the chances of them paralyzing, or getting paralyzed or stopped by any of that, pretty low. So thankfully, we don't have to get put to sleep, because sleeping is terrible. But here we do have a Prime Up coming out, and this time we actually will use Wanda. Now, this guy will probably use some fighting moves, but Wanda is super, super good against fighting attacks. Freya, not so much. Now, we do have just Confusion, not the strongest psychic attack, so the chances of us one-shotting this pretty low, especially from a coach trainer. But honestly, even if we take 2 or 3 hits, we'll probably be fine. It goes for Brick Break, does not do very much damage, so we'll go for this. Yeah, so we will need 2 more, and we don't get him confused right there, but that's okay. I think unless he gets a critical, we'll survive. So we're good there. There we go. Okay, so we'll survive that, and there's pretty much no way unless he gets a critical of us dying here, so one more Confusion, down will go Primate. There's Brick Break once again, and we are definitely fine. I think even with the critical, maybe we would have survived, because I believe in this game, critical hits are only 1.5 times damage, not double damage like they used to be. So, yeah, we're good. There's Wanda level 23. Way to go, youngster! Don't you dare call me a youngster. Don't group me in with Joey and all those other cruds. Turns out you taught me a thing or two. Here, take this for the lesson. So here we get TM13 Brick Break, the move that they were just using on us there. TM13 can teach your Pokemon Brick Break. This move can break through an opponent's light screen or reflect. So if our Mr. Mime actually knew those and we used them, they could have totally destroyed them. I guess, in a way, kind of fortunately, my Mr. Mime does not know those moves, so we didn't waste our time with that. But yeah, if you happen to have a Mr. Mime and they happen to have those, or any Pokemon that knows any of those moves, probably don't waste them on that Primate because they'll just break right through it. Okay, we're all healed up, and I've just chopped down that little tree there so we can go right inside the rock tunnel. And now once we're inside here, you can see it is very dark, and it will ask us if we want to use Light Up. Now, we could say no, and actually you could go through this area in the dark if you really wanted to. I'm not going to do that, I just wanted to show that you could, but yeah, I'm going to go and actually use Light Up. It's very dark. It's interested in everything and looking all around. I mean, interested in the nothing that you're able to see right now. Okay, Freya, let's go down to Light Up and use that crud. That'll make it nice and bright in here, and now it kind of just looks like Mount Moon. All right, so here we are in the rock tunnel, and I'm very excited because there's quite a few new things to catch here, like this guy right here, so let's go get him. We've got ourselves a Cubone. So this guy, probably just going to use Pokeballs, but I still will use a Raspberry. We've got 39 Raspberries, so might as well put them to use here. And let's see how we do. We got a yellow circle. If I get the Excellent, which we do, this should be good. Come on, dude, just work on the first try. Make this easy for me. And it does! Alright! And here he is! Cubone is a ground Pokemon, the lonely Pokemon. Where's the skull of its deceased mother? Oops, what the crud? Its cries echo inside the skull and come out as a sad melody. Oh no. I actually really like Cubone a lot, but I'm not going to be using him on my team for this playthrough. So let's just go ahead and move on. Oh, there's another Pokemon we could catch right there. So we're going to catch 4 new Pokemon here, and there's already 2 of them. So here we have Machop, and it's huge! Let's go use a Raspberry. I think we could just use a Pokeball for this guy as well. Let's see. Yeah, we do have a yellow circle. Let's get that Excellent. Got it. Come on, Cubone winning first try. You can do the same, Machop. I don't care if you're huge. Stay in there, buddy. And no, this guy's not going to cooperate. Let's try again. Come on. Stay in there. Don't bust out. All right. I actually did not get the Excellent there. I got nothing. Not even a great. But we still got him. And Machop, the fighting Pokemon, superpower Pokemon. Very powerful in spite of its small size. Its mastery of many types of martial arts makes it very tough. Okay, so we've got 2 Pokemon here. Let's go ahead and give them some names. I'm naming Cubone Poobone, and I'm naming Machop Mabutt. So with that done, let's go and grab this item here. We've got ourselves a Repel, which I will not be using because there's still 2 more Pokemon I'd like to find here. Honestly, I don't use repels that often in this game at all. Pokemon fight, ready, go! So I've got Wanda up front for this guy. Let's go see how we do. This guy, he's dressed up like a Slowpoke. I wonder what Pokemon I'll have. Pokemaniac Ashton, 1 Pokemon, and of course it's a Slowpoke, so he's dressed up as the Pokemon that he owns. I'm not exactly dressed up as an Eevee. I do have an Eevee outfit, but I don't have it on right now. I don't really know if my Eevee outfit counts as cosplay, because it's not really an Eevee costume, it's just Eevee printed stuff. I don't know, but we're going to one-shot the Slowpoke. Down he goes. Game over. Oh, well, I'll get a Zubat as I go. And I just remembered we've got a gosh dang... Whoa. Did I see a shiny? What the crud? A shiny Golbat? What? Why is this here? Okay, hello, tiny, shiny Golbat. What the crud? Okay, let's go use a Raspberry on it. I was not expecting this at all. Wow, why is it when I look for a shiny in particular, it takes me gosh dang 20 hours, but when I'm just going through a tunnel, I just happen to find one? Come on. No, don't run away. Don't you dare run away, dude. Let's get another Raspberry out there. I can't believe this. Okay, give him that crud. Gotta get it in the circle. What? How did I miss so badly? Come on, stop moving. Yeah, stay right in the middle. Yes! No, I missed the circle. Well, he's still got the raspberry on him. Maybe this is good enough. And... okay! We have a shiny Golbat. I was not expecting that at all, but there you go. We've got him. Wow. Well, there he is. I'm not going to use him on my team. I already know the Pokemon I want on my team for this playthrough, and I was not planning on a Golbat. But that's pretty crazy to find one. He's gosh dang green. And wasn't Zubat the Pokemon I used? Like way back when I was explaining shiny Pokemon, I used a picture of a shiny Zubat as my example. Oh, there you go. We got him. One thing I am going to do, I'm going to go to my bag and I'm going to open the box. And let's go all the way to the bottom. And I want to mark him with a marking here. Let's do the favorite marking, just so that I know it's a shiny Pokemon and I don't accidentally send it to Professor Oak or anything. So there we go. Wow. I have no idea what I was talking about before I saw that. I just saw the sparkle and I started freaking out. Oh yeah, I was saying that I just remembered we have a Parasect now, which is super cool to have following behind us. Seems interested in the Golbat you just caught, maybe because they're both shiny. There you go. So let's just go ahead and move on. We don't need Cubone anymore. There's no more trainers on this floor, so let's go down the ladder and move on with our lives, I guess. Now we've got another Golbat. There's a Machop right there. Man, I wonder if I've already walked past any shiny Pokemon throughout this playthrough just by not realizing they were there. So I need you guys to keep your eyes peeled for the sparkles, dude. Because if I walk past them, you gotta let me know so that I feel really bad about missing them. No, don't tell me about it. If you see a sparkle, I'm gonna keep it a secret for myself. I don't want to know about, I guess, the tragedy. Ignorance is bliss, right? But here we've got this guy, Pokemaniac Winston, which I'll not make a joke about wanting to be Winston or whatever, because that meme is kind of outdated. But we do have Kangaskhan here. So Kangaskhan is a pretty tough Pokemon, and there's two strategies I could use. I could burn them to lower their attack and then out-heal their damage with Bouncy Bubble, or I could paralyze them with Buzzy Buzz, and then try to get a bunch of flinches with Headbutt. I'm going to go for the burn and heal strategy. Of course, they will start with Fake Out, which is going to flinch us, so not much we can do about that. Thankfully, they can only use Fake Out on the first turn. So, with that done, we'll go ahead and get the burn on them. That will do some damage over time, but more importantly, it'll lower their attacks, so we're not going to take very much damage. And then we could just use a couple of Bouncy Bubbles to heal any of the tiny bits of damage they do to us. Let's see, how much of that damage did we heal? Probably not all of it, but a good chunk. Yeah, almost all of it. All of it except for 4 damage. And keep in mind, I was healing the Fake Out and the Bite. So now that we just have to heal the Bite, we probably will kill them here, and we probably will heal the rest. So that's why I like the burn plus Bouncy Bubble tactic against this Kangaskhan here. We got him, but do we get full health? Do we get all the way up to 84? We do. There you go. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm an artist, not a fighter. I'll go home to draw. Okay. I used to be really into drawing when I was younger, but not as much anymore. I got more into, I actually went to college for, art and 3D modeling and all kinds of that kind of stuff, graphic design. I took a bunch of those types of classes, and the thing I ended up loving the most was video editing, actually. I was fully expecting to want to do 3D art. That was my goal when I went into college, was I was going to do 3D art. I really wanted to be an environment artist for video games and crud, but I didn't end up liking it as much. I do really love 3D art, but you really, even for 3D, you pretty much need to have a foundation in traditional art as well, which I just never really could get myself to practice, so it just wasn't for me. But I really did like video editing, so I guess doing YouTube kind of works out pretty well. So this guy goes for Screech, should be no problem. We're actually almost level 25 here on Aya, so after this Onix goes down, we should have him. So there we go. Oops, out-muscled. I go for power because I hate thinking. All right, me too, buddy. We got a Dire Hit right here. That is an item we can use in battle, and that will raise our critical hit chance, but it's only for the one battle. So you use it in the battle, you'll get a higher crit chance, and that's about it. So here we get a Super Potion as well, just kind of hidden in that rock. And let's go fight this guy. I still have Aya up front in the team. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. That's kind of mean. Yeah, we have Aya up front here. Aya was good for that black belt. Aya's also going to be good for this hiker right here. We've seen hikers before. They tend to have rock-type Pokemon, and that is the case here as well. So I'm trying to, when I want to swap my Pokemon, I'm trying to swap them during the edits, so you guys don't have to watch me go into the menu over and over. But sometimes I forget to do that, so we'll just see how it goes. So we got Geodude, and Geodude's dead. And we've got the evolved form of Geodude, Graveler. And with just one Absorb, Graveler is dead. Onix, no more Onix. I give, you've got more technique than me. Yeah, the hikers, they pretty much all get one-shot. All the rock Pokemon get one-shot by Well, yeah, by Aya. So I pretty much just edited it out because you guys don't need to sit here and watch health bars drop for the whole time. Hit me with your best shot. Okay, Pat Benatar. You know what? I forgot to swap. I should have gone over to Wanda for this because they are going to have a Mankey. And you know what? Even though I still have Aya up front, I'm going to go ahead and swap real quick to give Wanda some more screen time. I mean, we've got the Parasect now, so it's cool to have them out, but Wanda is still relatively new. We need to get them some more experience still, so let's go over to Pokemon. Let's go over to Wanda. So the Mankey does go for Karate Chop, not going to do Crud, but the one downside to Wanda, you might have noticed with Aya, you know, we've got Absorb, we've got Leech Life, both of those are things that heal us, and even over on Freya, we have Bouncy Bubble, that heals us as well, so both of those Pokemon are pretty good at healing themselves. Wanda, not so much. So they got Poliwhirl, let's go use some Thunderbolt here. But yeah, Wanda not so good at healing themselves. They don't have anything that can heal themselves. So over time, if we just take those little bits of damage, they do tend to add up, and then we're going to have to use a potion. Oh my gosh, or they'll survive. We do get the Paralyze, though. That's pretty handy. They still get a Bubble Beam through, so that'll do a little chunk of damage, but we can just defeat them on the next turn here. You know, it's kind of weird, because getting the Paralyze, in a way, is lucky, but also because we were faster than him anyways, so the speed drop didn't matter, and he never got stuck in the Paralyze. It basically did nothing, so it didn't actually really matter in the end. But here we got Freya to 27. Fired away! I'll raise my Pokemon to beat yours, kid. And here we've got some Great Balls. Don't worry about the really awkward edit right there. Let's just go up this dang ladder, dude. So once we get up here, we're going to have a camper right away. Let's go talk to him. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. I don't know why everyone's calling me a kid now. This guy's a kid. I mean, I guess the black belt kind of makes sense because he looks a bit older, but this guy is a kid himself. Like, kids... Is it offensive if a kid calls another kid a kid? I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Let's just send out Freya here. We've got a fire Pokemon, Growlithe. So we're going to go right back to the move I use the most, which is Bouncy Bubble. I don't know. I love moves that can heal you, and also water-type attacks. It is pretty handy a lot of the time, so expect to see lots of Bouncy Bubble. But down goes Growlithe. No! You win! In long tunnels like these, you won't lose your way as long as you follow the darker patches on the ground. Oh, they're darker because other people have walked that way, creating a path. I didn't even realize that, but I guess you could follow these little L shapes in Crud. I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's that easy to get lost in this place, unless you have it in the dark. But if you're in the dark, then you probably can't see those dark patches on the ground anyways. So really, just get light up before you come here. If you do that, it's pretty easy. So here we have Hiker Oliver. He's got two Pokemon, starting off with an Onix. Onix actually used a Rock Attack on me, which is super effective, but because Absorb just heals so much, it doesn't even matter. Now, the next Pokemon, we're going to use a little bit more strategy here. So his next Pokemon is going to be a Sandslash, the evolved form of Sandshrew, of course. Now, I happen to know from my test run that this guy is faster than me, and he loves to use Dig. So I'm going to do some 200 IQ Crud. He's going to use Dig, he'll go down, and then I'll use Dig, and I'll go down, and then on the next turn, he'll come up and miss because I'm still underground, and then I'll hit him for free. So there we go. Look at this Crud. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but hey, it's still worth doing. And this guy is actually pretty tanky, so if I just go for Absorb, it'll probably take a couple turns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he saw right through my plan. Now if he goes down... Ah, Crud. Oh no, dude! He has 200 IQ. Gosh dang it. You know what? I'll go for Absorb. He'll go first, so he'll come up and hit me. And then I'll just use Absorb, which will heal the damage. His Dig is not going to do much damage to me anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, like I said, he's a little bit tanky, so Absorb not quite enough to actually finish this guy off. I just have to hope that he does not go for Dig right here, otherwise I'm going to waste an Absorb. And he does go for Dig. Gosh dang it. So, of course, my Absorb misses. I'll go for one more, and then he'll come up, he'll hit me. I'll hit him with the Absorb. Because his HP is so low, I probably actually won't heal all this damage, but because it's such little damage, it really doesn't matter. I got a critical hit there, too, but I only heal for 2 damage, and down goes Sandslash. Ease up! What am I doing? Which way is out? This guy is so lost. Poor guy. I wish I could give him some directions or use Light Up for him to help him see or something. That sleeping Pokemon on Route 2 forced me to take this detour. It happens, dude. Yeah, that was not the smoothest edit right there. I just swapped Wanda up front because Wanda's going to go fight this guy. Outsider's like, you need to show some respect, or show me some respect. Gosh dang. I just realized the helmet looks like it has eyes on it. That's kind of weird. Or his hat. I don't know if it's a helmet. But yeah, we got Hiker Klaus here, which is a character from the Vampire Diaries, or maybe he's Santa Claus, I don't know, man. But yeah, normally they do have Rock-type Pokemon, but sometimes they'll have Machop as well. So in this case, he's got Machop, so we're going to go and use Wanda. Wanda, they're doing okay on HP, not as well as my other 2 Pokemon. Hopefully we'll kill this guy in one shot. We do, so we don't have to worry about taking any more damage here. And honestly, we've got Super Potions. If I need to heal at some point, we can do that. I'm just hoping to avoid that. Next up is going to be a Rhyhorn, so we'll go over to Aya. Rhyhorn is very similar to all of the other rock Pokemon. They're rock and ground type, so Absorb is going to be extremely good. We can actually catch a Rhyhorn in this area as well. I just haven't spotted one yet, or maybe one's popped up and I missed it, but they're not that rare. We'll find one eventually. And even if I don't find one along the way, I'll make sure that I wait to catch one before we leave the rock tunnel. So there we go, down goes Rhyhorn, and down goes this battle. I give. He gives the victory, I take the victory. You have potential. Are you interested in becoming a hiker? Not really. Oh my gosh, there we go. So this is one of the other 2 Pokemon we can catch in the area. This is Kangaskhan. This is the rarest Pokemon in the area. But I guess considering my luck has been so ridiculous that I got a shiny Golbat, I shouldn't be that surprised that I also found a Kangaskhan. So let's see if I can actually catch it. Right there, I kind of threw my balls a little improperly. Come on. Oh my gosh, you Crutter. Oh, come on. Oh, I missed the circle. I'm really not good at those sideways throws. This is not going to be an easy catch. It was an orange circle. And no, we don't get it first try, so let's go ahead and get another raspberry out there and keep trying here. Oh, jump in the middle. Yes, dude. Oh, I threw it. Wow, they blocked it anyways. This guy is crazy. You know what? I'll take a great. I'm not doing so good at getting those excellents. I'll take a great right now. Come on. And good enough, we got it! Kangaskhan is ours. And here is the Pokedex entry. They are normal type. The parent Pokemon raises its young in its belly pouch. Won't run from any fight to keep its young protected. Look at them go. They're swirling. Now, just for a second, I've added Kangaskhan to my party because if we take them out of their Pokeball, well, it turns out that Kangaskhan is a ride Pokemon. We can actually hop on their shoulder. You can see Freya's down there inside the little pouch. It's super cute. So yeah, you can actually ride Kangaskhan, but I'm not going to be using Kangaskhan on my team, even though they're a very strong Pokemon. You know what? I'm going to ride Kangaskhan for the rest of the rock tunnel. Why not? I mean, it means Aya can't follow behind us, but oh well. Let's get this escape rope right here, and let's continue on. There's another ladder over this way, so let's go right on down. I'm surprised we can even fit down the ladder with Kangaskhan out. Oh, and there's Rhyhorn, the last Pokemon we need for the area. I was expecting to get to the end of the rock tunnel and then have to spend like 20 minutes finding this Kangaskhan. We've just found everything along the way like it's no problem. I guess today is some ridiculous luck. Let's go throw this. Well, great was good enough for a Kangaskhan. Is it good enough for a Rhyhorn is the question. And it is! Alright, dude! And like I mentioned before, Rhyhorn is a ground and rock type Pokemon, the Spikes Pokemon, a Pokemon with a one-track mind. Once it charges, it won't stop running until it falls asleep. Oh, and also, Rhyhorn, similar to Kangaskhan, is indeed a ride Pokemon, so we can actually take them out of their Pokeball, and we can ride a Rhyhorn, and they're very fast. Kangaskhan I don't think is as fast, so if you just want to go fast, you can get a Rhyhorn here. Should probably give these guys some names, though. I'm going to name my Kangaskhan Rutabaga, spelled with the roo from kangaroo, because I can. I'm going to name Rhyhorn Ridiculous, and I'm finally going to move on with my life. So let's go battle this guy. Whoa, we're on the wrong floor. I forgot I went through the ladder again. So let's go back through here. And oh my gosh, another Kangaskhan? What? I'm just going to run away, but that is kind of ridiculous. Oh my gosh, another Rhyhorn as well. Just let me get past you. Let me get past you, dude. Let's actually go up. There's an item up here I'd like to get, but of course there's one butthead blocking the way, so let's go beat him up. You have a Pokedex. I want one too. Alright, so this better be a good item if we have to beat up this butthead just to get to it. Well, I'd probably battle him anyways just for the experience, but we do have Pokemaniac Cooper with an Ivysaur. I still have Wanda up front because Ivysaur's part poison, so our Psychic Attack will be super effective here. Just have to hope, as usual, that they won't poison us back, because we're very weak to poison. The thing is, the vast majority of Grass-type Pokemon in this game are also Poison-type. There's a couple of exceptions, but the vast majority of Grass types are also Poison, so it's just something we're going to have to deal with here. But one more confusion should defeat this guy, and thankfully we still have like 30 HP, so maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we'll have to use a potion at some point, but whatever. Shoot, I am so jealous. When you finish your Pokedex, can I have it? No, it's my Pokedex, dude. I keep forgetting we have Kangaskhan that just popped out. So here we get a full heal. That'll heal any status condition. I guess it's a decent item. I don't know if it was worth beating that butthead up, but there you go. It's gonna dodge past all these guys and go down here. Oh, not here. Never mind. Let's go over this way. And let's go beat up this girl, I guess. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. I don't want to bend my Turtwig. That's just evil. Although Turtwig's not even in this game. But we do have an Ace Trainer Sophia. And Ace Trainers are generally pretty tough, but this one shouldn't be too bad. They do have a Vulpix here, so let's go send out Freya. And we're going to go for the Bouncy Bubble. I said earlier in the episode, expect to see lots of Bouncy Bubble. I was not kidding. We're going to see quite a lot of that. So whenever we find a fire Pokemon, I'm probably going to go with Freya. Now, Wanda could probably deal with them, but as you've seen, they're kind of slowly getting chipped away and losing HP, so I kind of want to keep them fresh and save them for battles where they're more important, battles where there's, fighting Pokemon, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and defeat Vulpix with Freya, and they have one more Pokemon here. Now, the next Pokemon is going to be Kadabra, the evolved form of Abra, and it is a Psychic Pokemon, so finally we fight a Psychic Pokemon, and I can go put my Leech Life that we have on Parasect here to good use. So Parasect is, of course, part bug. Leech Life is part bug as well, so we get same type attack bonus. Also, it's going to be super effective against this Kadabra. And not only that, but Kadabra has a very bad physical defense. And, well, this is a physical attack, so sure, they're going to do a big chunk of damage to us here. Oh, the Confuse might actually ruin my plan. Let's see if we can get through here. Nope, we get right through, okay. But yeah, we're going to demolish this guy with one Leech Life, no problem. Man, he did quite a bit to me, though. I don't know if we can heal all of that. I guess we'll find out. Oh, we did! Wow! So even though he does all that damage, this is the power of Parasect, having all of these different healing attacks. And I guess as well as Bouncy Bubble over on Freya. Now, one thing that's special about Ace Trainers, they give you Ultra Balls. 5 Ultra Balls here. Ultra Balls are even better than Great Balls, so if we have something pretty tough to catch, then I will definitely be using those. Just real quick, I'm swapping Aya back up front here, because I want to go down and fight another Ace Trainer, which means we'll get even more Ultra Balls. I was expecting to, I mentioned this earlier, but I was not expecting to find Kangaskhan as we went. I thought I'd get to the end of the rock tunnel and then find them, so I thought I would just use my Ultra Ball to catch them, but because we found them so early, I didn't even have the Ultra Balls yet. That's okay. We've got a Diglett right here, and we're going to try to use the same 200 IQ strategy where I expect them to dig before me. Yes, they do. So we're going to go dig as well, so when they come up, they'll miss, and then we'll come up and we'll hit them. Now, after we do that, we can finish them off with an Absorb. That kind of relies on them not using Dig again. Wow, never mind, we'll just one-shot them with Dig. Okay, I guess Diglett does not have a lot of HP. In fact, I think he's one of the lowest HP Pokemon ever. We've also got a Flareon coming out, so we're going to go back over to Freya. Of course, Flareon is a Fire-type Pokemon, but the thing about Flareon is they're actually one of the evolved forms of Eevee. Now, back in Generation 1, which this game is based off of, Eevee was the only Pokemon, unless I'm forgetting something, but I'm pretty sure Eevee was the only Pokemon that could evolve into multiple different things. It was not until Generation 2, which was Gold, Silver, and Crystal, where they added more of that. So that was a very special characteristic about Eevee, is they could evolve into this Pokemon here, Flareon, as well as 2 other Pokemon. Now, one downside is they do have Double Kick, that's going to hurt pretty bad, but we're just going to keep using Bouncy Bubble, and hopefully it'll be okay. But the thing is, we actually cannot evolve our Freya here, our Eevee. They are stuck as an Eevee for the entire game, so keep that in mind. But thankfully, later on in the game, we will be able to find different Eevees, and we can capture those if we want to evolve them into a Flareon or one of the other evolutions. So we'll do that later, but for now, we're just going to focus on our Freya. And yeah, Freya's going to stay as a regular Eevee for the entire game. I've seen people that have, like, hacked the game so that they can evolve their starter Pokemon here into a different thing. I haven't watched the video, so I don't know what the result is, but I know that it's something people have done. And here we get level 28. Very nice. But yeah, through the normal game, you cannot evolve your Eevee here. Now, at level 28, we're actually going to learn a new move, Double Edge. This is a very, very good move. So let's forget an old move. Now, Double Edge is a normal type attack, but also it is 120 power while still having 100 accuracy. The only downside is there is recoil damage, so when we use it, we'll take some of the damage ourselves. I think it's still worth it. I'm going to finally get rid of Headbutt. Now, Headbutt does have the advantage that it can flinch, but this has 120 power where Headbutt only has 70. I think it's going to be a huge upgrade, so we'll go ahead and get that. And down goes Charlie. We get 2,500 Poké Dollars and 5 Ultra Balls as well. And more importantly, well, actually, not more importantly, wherever we battle, Ace Trainers are strong, but we can also get an item right here, which is going to be a Stardust. So that we can sell for some more Poké Dollars, but that's actually not as good as those Ultra Balls. Those Ultra Balls are a pretty big pickup. But we do have a Black Belt up here. Let's make sure Wanda's up front. They are not, so let's go put them up there. And let's go get to it. Bring it on, dude. I'll beat you up. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? Kind of. I've seen a few dudes dressed up as Slowpoke around here, but that's about it. We do have Black Belt Steve with 2 Pokemon. The first one is going to be a Machop, so we're going to go just use some confusion. You guys have seen this before. Bam! Down goes Machop in just one shot. Here comes the second Machop, and there they go. Well, that's that. All right, we got you. You get wrecked, dude. We got him. Let's talk to him again. Cosplay is creating a costume like a Clefairy costume and dressing up for fun. FYI, for your information, I am cosplaying as a black belt. So I guess this guy's not an actual black belt. I mean, why go through all the trouble to train and learn all these martial arts skills to get a black belt when you can just cosplay as a black belt? There you go, dude. That's a pretty good strat there. We're gonna go up this ladder, which looks super weird. I don't know why it looks so weird to me when we go up with Kangaskhan. But here we have another one of these guys. We saw one in Mount Moon, where if you have below 10 Pokeballs, you can talk to this guy, and he'll give you 10, or whatever. I forget the exact numbers, but you know how it works. You get low on Pokeballs, you talk to this guy, you get some more. But I've got tons of Pokeballs. I've got over 100 Pokeballs, so can't really do much about that. But I'm just going to go beat up this kid. Here we have Picnicker Leia with just one Pokemon, and it's going to be Nidorina. Nidorina, a poison type, so they'll be weak to my confusion, as poison types always are. So let's just go use that and see if we can defeat him in one shot. I actually don't suspect we will. I'm pretty sure this one's going to take 2 shots to take down. But the more important question is, can we... Wow, never mind. Just forget what I said. That goes down in 1 shot. But more importantly, can we level up? We cannot... Oh, well. It was too dark to see. There are some Pokemon in tunnels, too. I saw a Machop earlier. I've seen lots of those. I've actually even caught one. You have Pokemon. Let's start. Start what? Start like a Pokemon daycare. Maybe start like a wonderful friendship. No, Camper Leroy, he just wants to start a battle. So he'll have Nidorino, which is kind of like the counterpart to Nidorina. And we're going to go just use Confusion on this guy as well. I mean, if we could one-shot a Nidorina, we can one-shot Nidorino as well, right? Let's hope we can. And we are faster, which is good. Pretty sure we're going to level up off this one. And we do one-shot him. Very nice. There we go, level 26. So Wanda's doing pretty good, man. 26 on them. I actually hit 27 a little while ago. And I think Freya's 28, so they're all getting closer and closer to 30. We are going to learn Encore. Let's see, do I even want that, though? So the way Encore works, the user compels the target to keep using the move Encore for 3 turns. So say they use, like, Double Slap, and I use Encore. They're forced to use Double Slap for 3 turns. I don't know, it can be good if they use something bad and they encore it, but the problem is you kind of have to predict what they're going to use. If they use something good and you encore it, they're stuck using that good thing a lot as well. I think I will learn it just because I'll never use Mimic, so might as well get Encore, but I'll probably never use Encore either. It's just one of those moves that's very hard to use unless you predict your opponent. You play hard. Woo, I'm all sweating out. I did not need to know that. Thankfully, we can actually get off our Kangaskhan pretty easily, otherwise we probably couldn't even get into that corner. Can you imagine with Ride Pokemon if they didn't do that, where they just hop down automatically? That'd be a big pain in the butt to fit in corners, or fit down ladders, or, I don't know, go into doors, anything really. But here we get some more Stardust, so we could sell that as well. I actually have quite a few pearls and nuggets and all kinds of stuff to sell once we get there. But let's go fight this girl here, the last trainer of the Rock Tunnel. I came this far looking for wild Pokemon. How wild? Do they like wild parties? I guess my Pokemon party's kind of wild. We got Picnicker Donna here with 2 Pokemon. And the first one's Meowth. Now, I do have Freya up front. I'm going to do something a little bit risky. So we got that new move, Double Edge. And we've seen that it will deal recoil damage to us if I use it. I'm kind of low on HP, but I'm still going to use it just because I want to obliterate this Meowth. Although they do go for Fake Out, which will flinch me. But thankfully, Fake Out can only be used once. They can't use it again. But he can use Feint. Oh gosh, I'm down to 30 HP, going for Double Edge and getting all kinds of recoil damage, but it just looks so cool. How could I resist? And like I said, it is the last trainer here. We're down to 10 HP. Oh my gosh. Well, this is a little bit scary, but they are going to send out Vulpix, which we could use some Bouncy Bubble on. Maybe we can heal some of that back up. Oh no, they have Quick Attack. Okay, it only did 3 damage. Wow, that was scary and then not so scary, because I guess Vulpix is not very good with Quick Attack. But yeah, Bouncy Bubble takes them down. We'll heal up a ton, and it's not actually that important. Like I keep saying, we're done with this place, but still, we're back up to over 30. So somehow we ended that battle with Vulpix. Then how do I want to word that? We started, forget it. We healed a bunch. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyways, we got this last trainer down. I guess we'll talk to her just to rub it in her face. You look cute and harmless. Was I ever wrong? You saying I'm not cute? How could you, dude? Well, we're just gonna walk over here, talk to this sign from the back. Gosh dang it, we can't read it from the back. Rock Tunnel, that's all it says. But I do want to go up here because there is an item. That's all there really is up here. I'll go grab that Crow and get a Pearl. Wow, just adding to my collection of things I need to sell. And there is one more item if we go down here. We can go and get a secret item. It's somewhere in this corner. There we go. We get a Revive as well. So we got that crud. And let's finally get out of this dang tunnel. We'll just go through the door. And here we get the fresh scent of fresh, wonderful air. Not inside of a cave. chilling on the shoulder of our Kangaskhan that we found. Freya looking so cute. But yes, guys, we are back on Route 10, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for today. Today was ridiculous, dude. We found Kangaskhan so easy. We found a second Kangaskhan somehow. We found a shiny Golbat. Ridiculous day. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.